My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire modded with base mod, always well fetch mod, colored map, the construct, and replay the Spire installed at the moment. Alright, it's time for the defect. Let's go. Obtain a random rare card. Ooh. I wonder. Well, I do want to try and fight as many elites as humanly possible. That's just kind of my thing, I guess. It's my my raison d'etre. It's reason for being. I'm gonna trade my opening boss relic and hopefully get something like this Snacko heart or something cool. I got Sozu. You can no longer obtain potions, but I've got the energy at the start of every single turn. So yeah, worth. We'll go to this first shop here as well to try and define our run. Oh no, I can't believe that we don't have a lightning orb already cast as soon as we go into this fight. It really, it was a problem. Draw is better situated in a deck that has extra energy, and I do want some AoE. At the same rate, how many elites am I fighting? I think I'm fighting 3 right on this path. Yeah, I'm fighting 3. So, Ball Lightning is better in almost all situations, except for Sentinels. I do like the decks that just stack a bunch of Ball Lightning and go ridiculously aggressive. Okay. Not actually super into any of these, frankly. I would take the Clockwork Souvenir were it available, but it's not, so I won't. Instead, I'm probably just going to card remove. Now that we have another source of lightning in the deck, the dual cast is going to be less often a dead draw. Right, it's a dead draw if I draw it before Zap or before Ball Lightning, because I don't have the Cracked Orb giving me a lightning at the start of each fight. I think I will drop a Defend here, and I'm going to tend aggressive and try... My ideal is... lose another Defend? Yes. My ideal is get a bunch of Lightning Strikes and then a Thunder Strike. Nope. Not the card I wanted to play that. Okay. We are extraordinarily short on defense. So thankfully we've got the damage to kill. I mean, we just cut 2 cards from our deck, and that is a claw. It's probably early enough to redefine my run around it. Yeah. I love claw. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Strike out this time. So my goal here ultimately is to try and get claw upgraded multiple times before the enemy attacks. And to try and get as many lightning orbs out as humanly possible before the enemy wakes up. Well, next hand is going to be overly aggressive and ridiculously not defensive. That seems fine, though. I'll probably double play the defense here. Because I'm definitely killing in the next 2 turns. No force on heaven nor hell could compel me against that. The Art of War. If you don't play any attacks during your turn, gain an extra energy next turn, as well as a shield potion that I can't have. Go for the Eyes Doom and Gloom Crystal Conduit. Crystal Conduit with the new art. Oh no. Is Crystal Conduit's art by Baku Haku? Oh, I hope I don't give the wrong name. I literally just read it. Oh no. Remove another card. It's literally always going to be removed. This is a deck with claw. I will actually upgrade this claw as well, because energy is not like a super huge consideration for us. A lot of the time we draw claw in a hand, and then with 4 energy with Sozu, we can actually play everything. But outside of that, claw, upgrading it just upgrades its base damage, and it upgrades the base damage by a very small amount. But the thing is, you are literally entirely obliged to play claw every single time you get it and try and play it as many times as is humanly possible. So effectively, consider that this is a claw that's already been played 1 time when I get it into combat. A motion chip at the start of each turn. If you took any damage last turn, trigger the passive ability of all of your orbs. That's actually going to get us a pretty ridiculous amount of damage. Pretty sad about that one. Really want that, but Sweeping Beam's not garbage, but I'm not going to take it. Now, here's where I would want that Sweeping Beam. I should have done Zap, Dual Cast, and then the target that took the most damage, I would then start attacking. That's how I would have done that were I a clever boy. It's a shame I'm not. Okay. Guarantee that kill. I could have done one more damage to the midliner if I swapped my strike and ball lightning around there. Naturally what I should have done, but I didn't. Snackback, every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 2 HP. That's actually not going to be ridiculously difficult to us, for us rather, to accomplish. I kind of want to take a RNG here. Because it's Tempest, right? It's the same effect as Tempest, where Tempest instead of random says lightning. But like all of the other orbs are really good as well. Well, are they? Fusion would be garbage for me. It would give me excess energy I don't need. I think I actually take Leap. I just need like another defensive card in the deck right now. Better than a normal defend, naturally. Now, if I can get something like a Scrape in this deck, that would be really good. Hologram is... it's okay. Oh my god, Compile Driver RNG. Hologram would be okay in this build, because if Claws in my discard pile, I just bring it back, that kind of thing. But the big problem with that is there are so many better ways to get 0 costs that it feels like Hologram would be a waste. But Hologram, I guess, is another defensive card for us. Look at that fetch keyword there. I love it so much. Elite, then fight, or fight, then elite. Elite, then fight, then fight, or elite. Fight, then elite. Because this gives us the possibility of... this gives us the possibility of picking up a really, really early second claw. Okay. Energy potion. Panic button. Invoke all of your orbs, draw 2 cards, exhaust, retain. That's probably pretty good for us. It's just gonna be draw 2 cards, effectively. I can't ball lightning here, lest I wake the enemy up. Panic button is also retain. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh gosh, that's exactly what I didn't want. I'll play another attack here rather than a zap in order to get the 2 HP from the snack pack. But obviously what I wanted was claw for that panic button. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all she wrote. Wow, Girya, you can now gain strength at rest sites, as well as a bunch of stuff that is not Girya, or is not a claw. Oh, good. I can actually lift here, regardless. Ooh, is Toke better than lifting for us? Yes. Yes, it is. Happy to have had it. I'm purposefully not going to transform the enemy this turn. And the primary reasoning behind that is because I can guarantee that I transform them this turn. But I can also get a lot of claws out. in the meantime. One, two, three, four. So, literally all of my defensive cards are in my deck. Cool. So, combinations theory would say that this is an 8 choose 5 situation. So what's that? Like 8 factorial over 8 factorial times 5 factorial or something? I can't remember exactly. It was ages since I've done combinations. All I know is that that was really unlikely. Not the most unlikely, but pretty unlikely. I didn't plan my route correctly. What I should have considered is I didn't actually see the difference between these two at this point. And I was thinking, as soon as I get to here, I'm probably gonna rest. But there was no rest option here. Oy, boy. Yeah, I think we might just be eating dirt right now. Yeah, that's the end of us. Well, this is the shortest episode of all time. My name's... of course not. One of these days, I'm gonna do a fake end of an episode, and I'm actually gonna end the episode. Oh my god, yes. Move 2 cards. Let's claw build time. Because I don't learn from my mistakes. I just make them again and hope they work out this time. Focus Potion, as well as Charge Battery is actually like a real nice card. Upgrade 2 cards. Charge Battery is a real nice card, especially when upgraded. I'll cop 1 damage here. Easy. No. I'm not going to take anything like that yet. Single strike on the front line before I dual cast, so I don't waste a bunch of damage should the dual cast both times hit that frontliner. I did that incorrectly. Obviously, I should have played the strike plus. The reason to play the lightning orb there is for the setup for the dual cast. Take a single core surge. Remove another card from my deck? Don't mind. If I do, it's going to be a defend this time. So we can tend our deck more aggressive, and... Nice! We're actually probably... yeah, literally guaranteed to be able to kill that sentry next turn. That is very, very handy. Yeah, even a strike plus doesn't really stand up to the amount of damage that I'm going to get kicked out. Okay, definitely all of these. Probably not going to be able to take out 31 in the next couple turns, especially considering I've already lost my largest hit in the deck. Which is to say my core surge. If we find a biased cognition, I'll go for it. Hey, second offense, hell yeah. Next hand has a reasonable chance of a kill, and that'll do it. Old coin. Upon pickup, gain 300 gold, as well as Amplify Sunder hologram. I don't know. I'll take a hologram, but because it's the only one of those that I don't have to build around, but that I kind of want as my initial element. You can no longer become weakened actually means that Sunder is a much better choice in retrospect. Not a much better choice than hologram, but like is a much better choice than Sunder initially could have appeared to be. Just trying to get out as many zaps here as humanly possible before we start the fights. That's not going to do it. Right, I'm going to charge battery, hologram, charge battery here, and the entire point of this is just to give myself the ability to play everything next round, because all of those were useful. Yeah, I'm actually going to go defensive here. I'm going to allow my orbs to deal a lot of our damage. Damn it, that was entirely my fault. I saw the dual cast before I saw that I drew the zap. What I should have done is played the zap first. Here it doesn't matter. Prayer Wheel, non-boss. Damn it. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward. There's a claw. Alright, now it's claw build. Blue Candle, curse cards can now be played. Playing a curse will make you lose 1 HP and exhaust the card. Getting some gold. Alright, try and weaken me. I dare you. I double dare you. And then bring it back. One of the big reasons, by the way, that I ended up taking the claws, because I've already got the hologram in the deck, I've already got a defensive card, and the other pickup is a card that exhausts itself from the deck, so we can increase our cycle over the course. But even more than that, in some ways, we've got the Prayer Wheel, which gives us normal enemies. Oh, God. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward, which is going to increase our ability to get extra claws. I'm also here going to take Skim and nothing here. Should upgrade that hologram. It's one of our defensive cards. Oh, God. We've got the same end boss as we had last time. Yikes. I probably already should have thrown the Fear Potion out here. It's my bad. That was a garbage draw. If 10 damage is all I take in this fight, and it is, it's pretty good. Incense Burner, every 5 turns gain intangibility, as well as a Speed Potion. It's actually going to be pretty ridiculous with the Core Surge in this upcoming fight. I'll take none of those, though. When I say upcoming, obviously what I mean is the boss. I'm not counting room fights as upcoming fights. There's nothing about a room fight that intimidates me. I'm actually fine to strike before I skim here. I'm basically choosing what I want the possibility to draw. Cool. Beam Cell, Hologram, Double Energy. That's gonna be a hard pass from me. Closest here is the hologram. Fine. Oh gosh, this is a bonfire as well. Damn it. Alright, I'll toke. Polymerized, by the way, there was a transform a random card, I think. So we're going to be using Core Surge and then a Speed Potion, and the decrease, the dex down at the end of the turn, is going to be negated, so we're actually just going to have the super handy 5 extra dex in this fight, which is going to be hopefully enough to help me get through it. Now, we also have a huge bonus in that this incense has perfectly been timed, which was obviously totally intentional on my part and definitely not a fluke, to negate the biggest attack that the Guardian does. So Claw, hologram the Claw back out, Claw, Skim, looking for Claw naturally, Claw, and I've got a lot of draw in my next hand, so we'll charge battery. So this is going to be hologram back Claw, play Claw, hologram back Claw, play Claw, and then just throw a bunch of extra damage in as well. You know, for the funsies. Claw. Hologram back to the Claw. Claw. Skim. I don't know what to do past this point. It's a mystery to everyone involved. Charge battery is especially nice here because since skim is part of our... Oh gosh. This isn't actually what I wanted. Since skim is actually part of our cycle, we can pay for the extra energy to pay skim as well as to draw off of it. Or skim. Oh, man, I wanted to perfect this fight. 13, 25 would be 12 increase, so 13 and 37? 13 and 30. I mean, that's 50. Sure. I'm actually going to use that and keep myself perfect here. It's difficult to include pretty much any card in the deck at this point because it just... Even if it exhausts, it costs us one draw, and slowing ourselves down in the early game with a claw build is really, really rough. Okay, I think we'll be passing all of these. Oh, RNG doesn't exhaust. That's the difference between it and Tempest, of course. Well, at the very least, consider this the hint of the century. Look, obviously it's not Snecko Eye because, you know, randomize the cost of Claw anywhere above 1 and it's unplayable. Astrolabe, I mean, it could be. Yeah. I'm actually more comfortable taking the Black Star here because I am me. Again, another truism. But I hunt elites. That's like all I do. Yikes. That is not exactly what we wanted to get going on there, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna double up on the defense. Yikes. Just in case you're wondering, Claw is obviously what we wanted to draw there. That would be Claw. I should have dual cast first. I would have gotten 2 charges more of the plated armor down. That's just entirely my bad. Skim. Okay, claw, hologram, the clawback, claw, strike, easy. Another. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's just trip defend here actually. You know, the part of Turkey that makes you sleepy. Yeah, we've got the kill here easily. But another claw in this deck would take it to ridiculous levels. Don't want another hologram before I upgrade the first one. Especially because that increases my chances of getting the hologram before I even have my first claw. I kind of want reinforced body, but at the same rate, I realize that the thing that kills this deck is if I slow it down. So I'm going to be taking nothing. At least Static Discharge gets itself out of our deck. And we do take hits quite often. Okay. Thank you, Core Surge, for being timely as you possibly could. It's going to prevent the Hex from going on us. And you couldn't attack this turn. I have the Incense Burner up. Damn it. Alrighty then. Strike, hologram, strike, strike. Sorry, claw, hologram, strike. Speed potion, again, ridiculous for us. Panic button, I still like, especially because it's actually got the draw attached to it at the moment. I'm going to take the upgraded hologram because I don't have to dedicate an upgrade to it, which is just the perfect result. Alright, let's hologram back the claw, play the claw, panic button, hologram back the claw, then play the claw, then charge battery. We're going to generate 2 lightning bombs here at least. Yeah, this fight is rough. I don't want to use the speed potion outside of a boss fight. An elite fight, rather. Alright. Ow. And intangibility turns up at exactly the right time. Double-edged consume, lock on. No, thank you. They're definitely offering me a lot of the same cards. Like, I've seen a lot of these. A lot. It's probably time to upgrade Skim. Okay. We'll draw here on the first turn. Good, we got our claw. Okay, I will be using the speed potion here. It's claw, core surge, hologram back the claw, play the claw, hologram back the claw, play the claw. Because this enemy's damage is going to ramp all over the top of us, so. Claw, hologram back the claw, claw, hologram back the claw. Hell yeah. 21, claw, defend, and I'll also drop a static there because I'm actually gonna get hit by that lightning. It's very, very frightening. Let me tell you that, Galileo. We have the incense burner at the very least here as well, and that'll get it done. War Paint, upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills as well as the antivirus software. Every time you shuffle your deck, gain an artifact. Whenever you draw a status, consume an artifact to exhaust it, and all other status cards drawn this turn, drawing 1 card each time. That is going to be triggered so readily for us. I am really pleased. Frankly, I think it's actually correct now to rest. There's our claw. Whew, good. So, claw hologram. Claw hologram. Dual cast misses twice. Two damage this turn. It's fine. Kind of want to use this hand to exhaust our exhaustables. I'll leave panic button in the deck. Oh, again, it's not even part of the deck. That's fine. All right. Well, it has to be played now, though. Oh, gosh, really? Not having claw right now is rough. If Zap was upgraded, I would be chaining those off at the moment, but it's not, which is why I'm not. Okay, I needed to kill one of those before the next turn, otherwise the Gremlin Leader is guaranteed to attack. Here it's just possible they attack, rather than definitely guaranteed. I actually take Skim here, because then I can get a hologram as well as the claw back. So I'll get an extra cost of it. Excellent. This turn I have my defense as well. 1, get it back. 2, get it back. 3, beautiful. All right, we're on the right rate. Enemy could have decided to attack that turn. Thankfully, they did not. One more turn of 2 claws and we've got the kill. Very nice. Could have gone a lot worse for us. Didn't. Happy Flower, every 3 turns, gain an energy. And Grinning Jar, obtain a skill that draws 2 cards. Obtain an additional copy for every 12 other cards added to your deck. So we get 2 of them. Oh, it's beautiful. Just take another panic button. I don't think it has a downside. Mummified Hand, whenever you play a power, a random card in hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn. That's gonna... not. Thank you. That's gonna help us cheat some stuff out handily. One thing I do need to do is upgrade at least one of these Grinning Jars, if not both, as soon as it's humanly possible. This is one of the worst fights. In 2 turns' time, at least, we have artifacting, which is nice. I need not tell you, I have to imagine. Okay. Let's hologram back the claw. A little panic button. Panic button again. The Grinning Jar. And no claw? You are kidding me. Alright. Well, this is a problem. At least we're not taking damage this turn. All Surge, Hologram. Skim back out, and we get another claw, and then just try and get ourselves closer to a next shuffle. I don't have a rest before the next elite. Thankfully, the next elite can't be the Taskmasters and Slaves again. So, yay. And the wounds get burnt out of our deck immediately by the Taskmaster. So, yay. It's got to be defend, hologram back the defend, and play the defend. I really don't have any other option here. We don't get weakened, so yay. Claw. Hologram. Claw. Hologram. Strike. Claw. Alright, deck shuffles this turn, and unfortunately we got the artifacting after we drew these wounds, so we're not going to get the benefit of removing them instantaneously. Bye. Alright, the Courier. The merchant no longer runs out of cards, relics or potions, and his price is decreased by 20%. And there's a block potion for gaining 12 block, as well as all for one. I mean, all for one is a very expensive way to bring back, effectively, Claw. I mean, I guess it could bring back both of the Grinning Jars, and once they're upgraded, that's a really good thing to do. Sure, I'll take it. Oh, and also the single best item in the entire game, the Bowl. The friend, the myth, the legend. Singing Bowl. I really need to upgrade those. Yeah, they're stepping on each other's toes far too often here, unfortunately. Claw. All for one. Claw. Grinning Jar. Mistake. Mistake was made. That was a mistake. That was incorrect. Not a good thing to have done. That's a mistake. Crumbs. Oh, hell yeah. Claw. All for one. Claw. Hologram back the all for one. All for one. Claw. And I actually will use a block potion here just to save 5 HP. Pretty dire. Let's hologram back that claw, shall we? And I guess Grinning Jar. Claw, hologram claw, we've got it. I mean, not if we balls it up, but we've got it. I'm taking max HP here, even though the upgraded beam cell I can totally see putting in this deck. I'm taking the max HP because I'm terrified of this fight. Okay, I'm taking no damage this turn at least, which is nice. Dual cast, hologram back, claw, play, claw, hologram back, claw, play, claw. Really got to get that off to a good start because we do not have great defensive hands past this point. It's definitely panic button here. I can't actually see any other play. Yikes. Grinning jar? Ugh. That is not what I wanted. That's a turn that did nothing for us. Ouch. Well, we got a lot of lightning out there, at least. I can bring back Claw and Dual Cast. Yeah, we just lost. Damn it. Right, all for one is 10 plus... let's include all of our orb damage. So 6 plus the 16, so 10, 20, it's 32 total, plus single claw. That's not going to be enough. What's the maximum defense that I can get? Like, extremely not enough in any circumstance. I really needed holograms, effectively. In fact, I don't even think that would have cut it. Getting extra energy after the first boss fight would have been really, really handy because we already had the 2 holograms in the deck and we soon picked up a third, right? And we had Skim already in the deck. So having the extra energy would have allowed me to play all of those rather than have to prioritize. Think we're done. Yeah, I can't see a way out of this. Well. Let's go out like we lived. A coward. So, the antivirus software, I think, is actually from... I don't know if that's from Replay the Spire. I think it might be from... the Construct mod. Although I'm not entirely certain. I have to imagine that there will be an evil pickle in the comments down below, the evil pickle in particular, to correct which or from whence that came. I'm gonna see if I can... Hang on. Whereabouts is it? Whereabouts are ya? What rarity is it? Good lord. Is it common? Oh, it is. Damn. Ah, doesn't say. I do have to imagine that's probably... Oh, it's construct only as well. Sorry, not construct only. It's defect only. Well, it's probably not from the construct mod then, right? That wouldn't make sense. Well, regardless, for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire Modded. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you with whatever I manage to start doing next time.